lock. It's a safety thing. If you need to get to your propane quick, you don't want to have that door locked.
20 or 50?
It says it on the tank.
Yeah, I think it's 20.
Yeah, usually these bigger ones are 20.
Okay.
But so it's got a full tank of propane already, full tank of gas also. So you got your valve right here, open and close tank to the unit. Right now it is open, so if you wanted to, we can run the water heater, the heater, and the stove.
Do you?
We'll see when we
I
get
mean, we
in.
don't even have to mess with this.
No,
Yeah.
the only times that you're gonna mess with that is just opening and closing the valve for when you're using it. So
Oh.
this right here, that's the only thing you're gonna have to mess with.
Oh, so it's closed right now?
Right now it's open.
Open. He
It's
said
So
open. Okay, you're
it's
going to
open
show.
because I'm going to show you the.
So when we're not using it,
when
we
you're
close
not
it?
using it though, you're going to want to close that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when you're getting propane, you don't have to worry about that. The people that you're getting it from will handle that for you.
Right.
So that's something you don't even have to worry about. The only thing that you're going to end up doing is if you have to shut it off for some reason, that's the only thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Right above us, right here, is your outdoor. So you can have your TV right here, barbecue right there, and you got the awning that comes out, so it's all a
Gotcha.
good little setup going on right here. It's got the remote inside, so if you're wondering where that's at, it's right here. So,
And is it a smart TV?
yeah, these are smart
All
TVs.
these are smart, okay.
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in the bedroom too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they're the smart TVs, but they also are for like local TV, cable, satellite. People do the Starlink on these a lot. They'll install that.
Oh,
So
oh, gotcha.
it
Okay,
goes
I
into
didn't see it.
there,
Okay.
ground right there, and then it just goes.
No
through
circuit breakers or
Nothing
anything
there.
there? Okay.
That's all. They're all hydraulic leveling jacks.
Is that necessary?
To have the slide outs, it's
Okay.
recommended.
Oh, okay,
You can open them with the jacks being up, but if you are out camping, you're gonna want to have them down.
Okay. Because I was just curious because
Yeah.
most of the time we're on level lot.
Yeah, if you're on a level lot, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. It's just
Okay.
they help with
That's fine.
movement a lot.
Alleviate the weight.
Yeah. It's not going to hurt it having them up and the slides out, but it does help a lot. Just keeping the unit level and from swaying when you're inside of it because there is a lot of weight put on it. But so these are the auto level and manual level. So auto level is good because when you're on flat ground like this, you just press the button and it does it on its own.
Right.
You don't have to mess with anything. If you end up taking it though to somewhere that's more of like a terrain style, you're going to want to manually level them and use the leveling blocks most likely.
So where is that?
So we sell leveling blocks.
No, manual.
Manual's on the same control that the auto level is.
Oh.
So it's just another button you press and then you just do it yourself.
Oh, okay.
So I'll show you when we go there.
Okay.
But that's good for when you're on uneven ground. We also sell the blocks that you put underneath the jacks that give it a little more height, so you're not maxing out your jacks.
Gotcha.
So this plug-in right
And
here.
then is that maxed out right now?
No.
Okay.
No, they can go a lot more.
Okay.
But that's like the recommended. You don't want to go too high, but you also don't want to not have enough out. So you can have an outdoor grill set up. It's all ready to go, hooked up to the tank, and you just plug it in, flip the little valve, and then you can have your grill
Right
hooked
there,
up
yeah.
to it. You got all your different storages and all that. So they're pretty deep. They just are your normal storage compartments though. So there's nothing special, but they are pretty deep.
Are there any with outlets? I mean, have you ever had anyone like put a
Like,
mini fridge in there?
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen any on these type of units,
Okay.
but on the reflections that we sell, they do have them. I can't see why you wouldn't be able to put an outlet if that's something that you wanted.
No, I was just
It's just a
curious.
matter of running wires and doing all the plugins.
Okay.
Just run,
Yeah.
like say we just run a cord.
Yeah.
Yeah, even that, have an extension cord.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see what
So
you
it'd be okay to put a
Yeah,
fridge in
you,
there.
if
Yeah.
you can get one that is the
Just a
same,
small one.
yeah,
Yeah,
the same
it-
size as that, and it would fit good.
Or one here, this
Yeah,
I was just curious. But,
Yeah.
You know, I don't have anything in
yeah,
mind.
you could
or
do it if you wanted to. But all the keys are the same, so you won't have to worry about anything. You got just bigger storage.
Yeah.
This one's more deep; it goes farther back. You got a little light that will come on. It's a motion sensor.
Yeah, we looked at all these.
Oh,
I had them all.
Okay. Up here is your propane station, and then you have your hitch hookup. So if you have like a small car that you want to tow, you'd be able to hook up to it. That unit right there has the actual hookup already
Okay.
on it,
Gotcha.
and it just hooks up to the car, and then you'd be able to tow. Over here, this is your storage for your power cord. So 50 amp power cord. You can put anything else really in here, but this is just where
Right.
your cord's going to be stored. This right, you can put the cord through the little hole in the floor, and that way you can have this door locked, and no one's going to come in and mess with your stuff. You just run it down through the floor, and then you're good.
Yeah.
So it is pretty much, you don't have to do anything to it. If anything goes wrong with it not lighting, and it's either because your propane tank is, the valve is shut, either you don't have water going into it and there's nothing to, it won't kick on, or the fuse popped. The fuse would be on the inside. So it would be any one of those three things that you just want to check. Make sure your propane's on, make sure your water pump's on. If you're at full hookup, make sure you have it on the right settings, because they do have different settings for tank fill and city water connection.
Okay.
So you just want to make sure it's on the right.
Okay.
You want to make sure you're not filling the tank and you're on city water. So I'll show you that once
Okay,
we get to
okay.
there. There's a little pressure release valve right here. Make sure you have water. So you just pop it, and then there, you know you got water, so you're good to go. Do you have any questions?
Question of how
Yeah.
long is this like an automatic heater? Like it heats fine? What is it?
You turn the switch on the control panel. It should take no longer than 5 minutes.
Okay.
It usually takes only 2 though.
Okay.
These are pretty quick at getting hot.
Okay.
This is the generator.
We never even used our generator
No.
No.
in 12 years.
Well then, you shouldn't
You're
have
always
to use
plugged
this.
in,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you're always plugged in, then it
Yeah.
don't matter. But if you ever do have to, this is your generator. You got your emergency start pull right here. So if for some reason you do need to get power to the unit,
Okay.
there's an emergency start right here. If you're just out here and you want to start it, stop and prime start. And then there's a little breaker right here. So that's just,
Oh.
if it ever pops, that's what
Okay.
you would just come out here and check that.
Okay.
Maintenance wise, if you're not using it, then
So this will just prime it here.
yeah, you just push it in like that, and then it should light up.
Now you can start it.
Yeah. That would be if you're running too many appliances, that's going to go off. But since there's nothing running right now, it's fine. It'll go brighter. Yeah. Now we're good. So that'll come on if you're just running too many things.
Gotcha.
So if you're trying to run everything in the
Yeah,
unit,
too much for the.
yeah,
too
and
much
it
water.
can't keep up.
Right.
But other than that, you should be good. If you're not using it, this won't even matter really.
Yeah.
Right here is your water
I think
hookup
we just
station.
don't know when to use it.
No, we
Except
don't
when we're
really-
not plugged
We're
in.
not plugged in.
So it has an outdoor shower, water filter. This is your dump station right here. So gray tank, black tank.
Okay.
And then these are all your connections. So
So our drinking water.
yeah,
there.
city water connection would go there.
Okay.
So that would go straight to your fixtures. That's, you don't have to use the water pump for anything. You would just instantly turn. It's like you're at your house basically.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how we just did ours. We
Yeah.
just plugged it in and turned the water on. It was
Yeah.
good.
Right here is your fresh tank fill. So if you ever did fill your tank, that's where you'd fill it up from.
Do we need? I mean,
it's like whenever I have to like flush a toilet or clean out the sinks, and we're not hooked up to water, I do turn on the pump, but we've always had just very little in there. So I like having some. How long does it typically keep?
That's all depending on how much you're using.
Okay.
I think these are the 75-gallon tanks. So
For here?
it all really depends, on how much you use the water.
Okay.
Like if like you said, if you're not using it a lot, if you're just using it to flush the toilet or rinse the sink out, you should be plenty fine on water.
Okay.
so we.
That's,
Changed.
yeah.
No,
okay.
I would put some in. Yeah.
It's always good to have
Yeah,
water in it
yeah.
just in case.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is for winterizing. So this is just a chemical that they put in it, and it's just to prevent freezing from happening.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Yes,
that's
we've never
something
done
that you
anything
don't
like
really have to
that.
worry about. Where are you guys from? So
Here.
okay, so
I
you're
mean,
from
we're
here,
like-
3 blocks away.
2 houses
where
down.
do you guys usually go camp at?
Just in the like
Foothills,
Okay.
down on the
Jackson, so
coast.
maybe the coast.
That's more
But
for-
nowhere
You don't
freezing.
store the unit nowhere freezing.
We went in
No.
Manteca.
Okay, so you'd be fine then.
Yeah.
It doesn't get cold enough.
So
to Antigua to
when you
freeze.
do, if you do have to
If
do
you
it,
were to store it somewhere that
Uh-huh.
gets cold, that's what you would put the chemical in. It's a
how'd you
special-
put it in there?
It's a whole process. I've seen it happen once, and they have like a tank, and it's a weird.
Oh, you got to bring it
process.
in to do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
only
Oh, we
said-
don't. I don't do
Yeah,
it.
you
No.
shouldn't have to
Oh,
do it.
okay.
Okay.
But if you're only storing it in Manteca, you'd be fine.
Okay.
And then this is your black tank flush. So you plug your hose into it.
To wash it out.
It's got the little sprayer inside,
Yeah,
cleans it up.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when do I turn this on? The pump, water pump
Water pump. This is just outdoor water pump.
for the.
Yeah, for the
this?
shower.
Okay.
So that can also control the inside. So if you have this on,
Uh huh.
now we have water out to it,
And then inside too.
and then inside. But
Okay.
either switch is going to do
Okay.
the same.
Yeah. But you would have to have fresh water in your tank.
No.
That for
Yes.
the water pump.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
get-
would need water in the tank.
Yeah.
Right now we do have water in the tank, so if
Okay.
we really wanted to, we could turn that on.
So
turn
we
on
don't
the
need to
shower.
turn it on if we just got it plugged in right,
Right.
now.
No, if
Right.
you have
Right.
city water connection,
Right.
then
Right.
you're good. You don't have to.
Okay. And this is the kill.
Those are your
Hot and cold.
hot and cold line drains.
Okay.
So when you're storing the unit, you'd open those up, let the water out of them.
This one is.
That one.
Looks like it's just a feed. It goes up. It goes up another.
So repeat that. When you start your engine, you're going to want to drain those.
What?
The pump. The
No.
hot.
No, that's
lines?
for.
No,
when
I
you're
just wanna
storing
know,
it.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So when you store the unit, you want to empty all your tanks,
Okay.
and this is for the lines. So
Okay.
this drains the water out of your water lines. So that way, when you go to use it again, it
Uh-huh.
doesn't smell like
Okay. It's
old
not
water.
that. Okay.
When you are storing the unit, you want to keep 5 gallons of water in the black tank, just so that
Oh.
nothing dries up in it.
They're just,
they just go
they
straight
just
out.
drip. They're just, they're
Right.
just sticking right out here. Okay.
Yeah, because we've never had to do anything like
No,
that. That's why I
uh-uh.
wanted clarification on
Okay.
that. Did you hear him? He said keep about 5 gallons of water in your black water tank when you store it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just so that nothing dries up, because you're
Okay.
never going to get everything out of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
So,
How would you?
we sell the chemicals.
No,
that
no,
are-
no, no, no. I
How
know.
do you know you've got 5 gallons?
Yeah,
in there?
roughly.
You just kind of got to estimate it
Uh,
on the panel.
uh-huh.
You just got to kind of
Keep
go
it.
off of the panel.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, we always leave water in
Yeah.
it, but I just.
yeah. But it's good to keep water in it just so that you don't ruin the tank.
Yeah, it slushes around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you got any questions?
No, I think we're good.
All right. So, and then that's just a little access compartment for us. I think that's it for the outside.
What size?
Wheels?
Yeah.
255, 22.
Like the
So
For
Width?
like white covers. You know put covers on them. You know, where they 33s or the diameter. I think it says on the paper.
Yeah, it's on the paper.
I guess like
I can make.
it wouldn't be a 33. I know that.
I just do it.
Right here is that little checklist I was talking about.
Okay.
If you want to go over that.
Okay.
So compared to what you guys had, this is obviously a lot bigger.
Oh,
Yes.
But it's still the same concept.
Yeah.
Pretty much the exact same, just it's bigger. Gas stove
Did they fix
that runs.
We never used our stove
No?
either. Mm-mm. I was always afraid because I thought you had to light a pilot light underneath. I thought you had to use a lighter, but
Maybe on an older one, but these newer ones, they do it themselves. They have the igniter on it, so that's something that you don't have to worry about. Other than that, it's basically your normal household gas stove.
Gotcha.
Microwaves, normal residential, so it should be the exact same as your house one.
and
These-
this is
Yeah, that's fine for it. It's these are this I forget what it's called. It's like convectional, but it's not gonna hurt it being in there.
Okay.
It's not like the ones at your house.
Yeah,
You can't
okay.
put a fork in it.
Or
Right.
aluminum or
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't do that.
okay.
These ones are
So okay.
they're built to be able to do that.
okay, but this isn't a convect.
It's not the normal nuke microwave that throw it in there and it's got all the
Might take
maggots
it
or
out
whatever.
anyway.
Yeah, right to put the
Yeah.
okay.
Refrigerator wise, these are the residential style.
Mhm.
So it's just got the little latch on it, and then it's got the controls inside for your temperature settings. So when you're at your house, you'd want to have it on the max setting. If you guys are full hookup though, whenever you go out, you can leave it on max settings whenever, because it's not going to pull power that you're going to be needing. So you can always have this thing lasting as cold as you want. You do have a control in the freezer also. So that's just if you ever decided to take it somewhere that isn't full hookup, it's
You would
there.
turn it down
Oh.
a
You
little
turn
bit.
it down.
Okay.
It saves power and it reduces
Gotcha.
draw from the batteries.
Okay.
This is your control panel right here. So the two slide controls, you have to have the ignition off, and then you can operate the slides. The water pump, water heater, electric water heater, and then TV, antenna, radio.
We
That's
have
the
two water
booster.
heaters. We have two water
Yeah,
heaters.
there's two styles. There's the gas and then electric.
Okay.
Um,
So which one you showed? That's the
that
gas
one's
one.
gas.
Okay.
The
and where-
electric one you can't see.
Oh,
But,
okay.
that makes it more fun for us to repair. Also.
So we'll probably be using this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would use the electric just
Okay.
because you don't want to use all your gas
Right.
just on water heating.
Propane, right?
Yeah.
This is generator start, so it has the control inside and outside.
Oh.
If for some reason this one stops working, that's what the outside one is for.
So you can't prime it here.
No,
right?
you can. You just hold down,
Oh,
and then now it's primed and ready
I
to
got
start.
it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And then this is just your hours.
For the generator.
Yeah, it's showing you how long it's been running for.
5 hours.
It's got 5-hour runtime on it.
Okay.
We're supposed to run it for at least like 2.
Is it? Excuse me. Just since we don't use it, to start it up once in a while.
Yeah, if you're, it's good to at least let it run, get everything lubricated.
Yeah.
You don't want it to let it sit for too long in case
Okay.
you do need it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Run for a couple minutes.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt it. It just runs off your truck's fuel tank, so run it for 5 minutes here and there, and you'll be fine. This is
So-
your propane monitor.
Okay.
And then for the black tank, you have 2 black tanks. So
2.
there would be. No, there's only one. That's just because all of the units have these controls.
Okay.
So one of these will be black.
Or they just hooked up together.
It's just they're all powered. They all get power to it because it's all coming through
Right.
the plug-in on the back. But
So which
once
one-
you start using it, you're gonna.
We'll figure out
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
one is
okay.
the
That's something that you figure out once it
Okay.
starts getting filled.
Yeah.
But
And
this will be how you also.
Same with the gray too.
Gray tank, you would have 2 tanks because you have the kitchen and then you have the bathroom.
Okay.
So they're on their own separate tank.
Okay.
So the bathroom is the shower and the faucet, and then kitchen is just the faucet.
Okay.
But to do the filling your black tank with 5 gallons of water, then you just come up here and just go at least until that light's on, and then you know, all right, I got enough water.
Yeah, okay.
So what? So
So
this?
you would go.
No, when you start getting
right
a
here.
reading
Yeah,
up
like
here.
that.
Okay.
It would look like that.
Okay.
That's pretty much it though for that.
And that's probably the same amount with the fresh water you want to keep in it.
Fresh water, you want to empty it.
Empty it completely.
Yeah, when you're storing it, you want
Okay.
that completely empty.
Okay.
Okay.
This is your AC control. It's got the different modes. It's probably the same as your.
But we have one more button here.
That's
You already
the TV.
said that one.
I didn't hear
That's
it.
the booster for your TV and antenna.
Okay.
So you just turn that on, and it's gonna boost your signal.
Okay.
Hopefully, get you more channels.
Okay.
We had this on our other one that was at by the driving
That was
council.
a park, yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the pull behind trailers have it by the TV. These units usually either have them up on the front in that box up there or on the control panel.
Okay.
It all depends on what type of unit it is, though. This is for your solar control settings. So nice.
Yeah, because we have no idea what.
Investing in solar panels if you're
Our
gonna.
the old one, every time we parked it.
These ones are pretty cool because the bed flips up and then it gives you more storage area underneath and a little changing room. So they are pretty good on
Yeah,
storage.
this was a surprise. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, really?
Our old one was
Yeah.
storage.
These ones are nice that they started doing this. The only downside is they are taking that compartment that you be able to flip
Yeah.
up.
That's big.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a lot
you
of
have a
big
lot
Stuff
stuff.
and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
under.
You still put blankets. There's still a decent amount of storage in here. It's just different layouts.
Was there something that went here originally, or?
No, that would be just screw holes.
Okay. All right.
That black box right there is your fuse box. So if anything,
Water heater fuse there.
water heater, the breakers
Microwave
going
there.
here, and then AC going in there still. So
What am I looking at?
Spots. Yeah.
I can get those clean.
Yeah. Oh no. It's like someone opens a soda in here or something.
It looks like soap, maybe.
Okay.
Whoever cleaned it before missed it. I'll get
Okay.
that.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. You got any questions about anything?
That close.
And then.
I'll take a look into that.
Okay.
And
once
this just kind of dangles freely.
that would be. Takes like 4 hours to do it because you got to wait for the water to drain.
Right.
And then it's got to switch over. It takes a lot longer. This is just your basic house style washer dryer. Controls are pretty much the same. It's just a little bit slower. But,
And it-
This is the powered vent fans. They push air out also. They'll suck air in and they can push air out, depending on what you want to do.
Is there a reversal switch on it then?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Which one is it? Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so now it's going to start doing.
Sucking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Same thing.
That's good when I burn stuff.
No.
Okay.
This also has a vent fan on it.
And then probably a light, maybe. Yeah, vent, fan, and light.
Right here. So it's also a vent fan on it. The little space heater. These are cool. They're more decoration style looking, but they do put off a good amount
Is
of
there a
heat
remote
also.
for this?
These are push button.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
it's just all the controls right here. Different settings,
Oh,
time
it's not even
settings.
flames. I thought it was flames this whole time.
Oh.
It's
It
got
just looks like it.
the different lights all kind of go for the flames, go for the temperature. So if you have it on a lower temperature, the light settings are going to be a different color.
Gotcha.
But you can kind of mess with it however you want. So these are pretty cool. They do put off a good amount of air also.
Yeah,
Yeah. So some people, this is all they use to heat their units.
yeah. That's what our salesperson said, that you can usually turn it on and not have to run the heat all
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, no,
It warms it up.
I-
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I guess. Okay. How about these seats? We didn't
These
get a chance
seats
to
are the
try.
electronic reclining, so if you want to test them out, you can. The blue buttons are the controls. So
You just push it once, or do you
yeah,
keep?
I think it's
Am I pushing
You
it?
want to know if they laid all the way flat.
Oh, I'm doing that one. That's what I'm like. I don't feel
Go ahead,
anything.
keep going. All the way. Is that all the way it goes?
they do
Oh,
go
yeah,
pretty
oh.
far.
Okay.
Well, I mean, someone could sleep
Yeah.
there if they had
Okay.
to.
Now you gotta go up.
Oh, that goes back. Okay.
And then these also have the heated seats, and they have the vibration seat on it.
Oh, I gotta do
It's
that.
What's this?
supposed to be
Ooh.
massage.
Keep-
That's just a light. So both of them have it for the cup holders.
Ooh.
Heat and vibration.
Yeah,
Okay.
sit down and do the vibration. I know what I'm doing tonight.
There you go.
Let's turn. It has levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then your skylight, it does have a control to open and close it.
I think it's over there.
Yeah, right there. That's one of these.
Yeah, and it looks. Does it look like they took off some kind of a film? Remember, like in the pictures we saw, the videos, it looked like it was crystal clear.
It was dirty while we were outside.
So, but it doesn't still look like it's dirty.
No, I can't tell. You won't be able to tell till you're outside.
Okay.
If they wash it, I'm sure they.
Yeah,
wipe
we
it
wash
down.
all of these
Yeah.
units.
Okay.
They do get pretty dirty from sitting on the lot.
Uh-huh.
So if there was something that you
It was
seen,
just the whole.
it could have just been dirty.
I mean, you can see that light. See that light there, and you can see through it a
Yeah.
little bit. But yeah, you can see like see. Let me come over here.
Yeah.
Greg. Come on. See where it's.
Oh yeah,
I
I
don't
can
know.
see it.
Yeah.
It might just
Yeah.
still be a little
Yeah.
dirty. It might
Yeah.
just be dust.
Can we have someone clean that off?
Yeah,
Is that
I
okay?
can go up there and I can wipe that down.
Okay.
It is ripping. We do have the orchard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No, I know, and
well,
this
that
is
guard's
the-
jacked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to work doing the orchard sleeping. It wasn't.
Oh
fun.
yeah,
I'd
it's
get
well,
home
it's the
and,
time of the year.
I get home at like 1 in the morning and I'd just be sneezing black.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The suckers fire them up at 5 or 4:30 in the
Yeah.
morning. The vacuum or the sleepers or
Yeah.
whatever.
Start at 4 a.m. and end at 1 a.m. and then have to do it the next day.
Yeah, that's tough work.
There's like 100-hour weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Insane. That's like hell week. Putting like what they say.
Okay.
Wherever. Emergency start. That'll pull power from the house batteries to start the truck. So for some reason, if the battery dies on the engine, you press that and turn the key, and it's an emergency start. It's going to pull power from the coach batteries to the chassis battery.
Okay. And would that help the pop outs if we needed?
I don't know.
Okay.
That would just be to start the unit. I think that's what the emergency
Right.
start on the
Okay.
generators for.
Because when we first came, or the second time we came.
If it's in the ignition start position, it's not going to let you open the slides.
Okay, so
Just because it thinks you're trying to start the truck.
okay, so there's no, because like our old one, our emergency brake had to be on.
You have to have the emergency brake on.
Okay.
You can't operate the jacks if your emergency brake isn't on.
Where is
Your
it?
jacks are right there, this control
Right here?
screen. So
This?
yeah, so start the truck. You have to have the truck on the ignition start for the jacks to work.
Okay, where's the emergency brake?
So emergency brake should already be set, but it is right next to your brake pedal on the left.
This?
No, that's gas. So right there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so it should already be
Oh,
set.
okay, there it is. Okay.
And then the release, it should be underneath the dash, more to the left, I think. It's in there. Right here. It's kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's release. So now they're gonna go off on you. You just press the power button. It's in the top right corner. And then press it again to turn them on. And then the auto, we're already leveled, but you have retract all jacks in the bottom right corner. And then the top two on the left corner are your auto level and manual level.
So which one?
So
just usually the auto.
Auto level is what you're going to press.
And then
but,
manual, does it do one at a time? Or
manual you have to do. So that's what the control pad in the center is for.
so you got to press that and which one you
You
want?
press it once and then it's going to light up. And then you can
I
do your
gotcha.
thing.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So why is this blinking?
It's just, we're not fully level on that side.
Okay.
We're as close to be, but it's still going to blink, let you know, hey, this side needs to go up a little more. But it is fairly level.
Okay.
It's never
Where-
going to be.
Does it? Okay. So how do we know when we're level? Is there,
Um,
you know, a bubble
that
somewhere?
would stop blinking.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that
do
would
it.
stop blinking.
Oh, okay.
So I can recalibrate it for you while you're in finance, just so that it is like close to perfect.
No,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
fine. No, I just want to know. So we pull in. I hit auto.
Yeah.
And it's gonna level.
It's gonna do its
automatically level itself. It
Yeah,
knows. It knows.
It'll do its thing. It's
Oh.
already set.
Okay.
You just have to have. You can have the truck on. You just have to have the emergency brake on also.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And
so,
then if it is,
so we don't have to come back. Okay. Is it level? Be
Yeah.
you know.
That-
well,
the
you
only
might
time
have to. You might
the only-
have to.
You might have to, but most of the time you shouldn't have to
Okay.
come and check.
Okay.
The only time you have to check is if you're on uneven ground.
All right. Okay.
You got the radio, so if the truck's
I can turn this off now?
Yeah, you can turn it off. If you shut the truck off and you have the want to listen to music, you can have the radio on still, so you can shut it off now, and it'll keep the radio on.
Okay. And then if you leave this thing and fall asleep, or you can leave it on,
If you leave it and fall asleep,
will it drain the batteries?
hopefully shouldn't drain the batteries.
Okay.
But if you're
But-
plugged in, you'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So now it kills
okay.
it.
Oh, that turns it on and off.
That's your on-off switch. So you
Oh,
don't have to
okay.
have the truck running.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So all these are your different light controls.
Hood lights.
Yeah.
What are these?
Hood lights are on they're like just your kind of
Oh.
running lights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we run them? I mean,
You can run them. You don't have to, but it's the hood lights. Map lights are in here, and then fog lights. I think that is.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's more of like running lights. Your actual lights are going to be on that other side.
Those
Same
are
thing.
fancy lights.
Just the same thing. Generator.
Yeah,
Starter.
generator start.
Why would they have it here?
They have them all over the place.
Okay. And
They'll
then,
put them wherever they want. pretty
so
much.
okay, run this by me again right here. Again?
So that is just to emergency start the
Right.
truck. So if you're at the campsite and if for some reason the truck dies,
won't start.
and it won't start,
Uh-huh.
you can press that button and it's going to draw power from the house battery into the truck battery.
Okay. And if that doesn't work, we're
If
in
that
trouble.
doesn't work, you're going to want to do the generator emergency start and then get your batteries, start getting current going through the batteries.
Okay.
Then come in here and do
that.
yeah, and
that
then
start
hopefully
again.
it should
Okay.
start it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or should I try it without?
Well, the generator isn't going to charge the truck batteries.
Oh, okay.
That's going to just
Oh,
charge
okay.
the house battery.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you're going to want to do the house battery, let it sit for maybe 5-10 minutes, let some current get through them, let them charge a little bit, then come here and then start it, and then you
Gotcha.
should be good.
The sound, the radio right now, does it go throughout the coach?
You
Or
have your
just right in here?
speakers right up in the front. These 2 white pods right here.
Uh-huh.
That's one speaker and that's another.
Uh-huh.
And then I think you have 2 more right here,
Uh-huh.
and then that's it.
Okay.
But they are pretty loud and they're pretty clear speakers.
Okay.
So you're gonna be able to hear.
Okay.
It's got like say we don't want nothing up there, we just want it in the bedroom. Does it have that?
That it doesn't have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is just don't light up. That's just is that a screen?
This would be.
If you didn't have this,
Yeah, that's the factory screen.
okay, that's just,
Yeah, this doesn't matter
okay.
really because you have the screen. Just different tone controls.
Okay.
But the screen is also touch screen, so
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to go down there.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, for double phone. What's this?
Traction control. So that just is if you need a little more power for some reason, you turn that off and it removes the governor from the engine for that time being. Just basically giving you a little more power on the truck.
Like when we're going uphill or something?
Yeah, pretty much like that. It's good for wet conditions. You want to have traction control
Have it on. Right.
It's basically it'll prevent the motor from revving too high and breaking the tires loose somehow.
Okay.
I don't think that would ever happen.
Right. So I
but
mean, should we just leave it off then?
you would leave it on.
On?
When you start the truck, it automatically turns on.
Okay.
You press it and it'll shut off.
So
And then-
when I'm running it, so I just leave it off?
yeah.
Okay.
When you're running, you don't even have to mess with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only time I can see you really needing it is if you're going up a hill.
Okay.
And you're feeling like it's a little sluggish going up the hill.
Mhm.
You can press the button and it's gonna kind of boost the motor a little
We'll
bit.
drop the RPMs down.
It'll let the RPMs go higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all that basically is.
This is
Okay.
just
That's
Air
your basic
conditioning.
air conditioning. Okay.
These are cool because these pull out and there's an outlet behind it. So you have a little table if you're eating while you're driving, a little workstation, whatever you want it to be basically.
Okay. It's just our lights, my lights on and off.
Yeah, that's all.
And
That's all your normal lighting.
So what are these? Okay, turn it on.
Yeah. That is cruise control.
This?
Yeah, that's cruise control.
Oh, on and off.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And then this guy right here? Is that the mirrors? Okay.
And then I'm gonna guess.
It's a heater for the mirrors.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah.
mirror heater. That's
Okay.
correct. That was
And this guy?
That would be your tire lead. So
Tire lead.
it should turn on and show you your pressure in your tires.
And is that something that comes on when you turn on the?
Okay, so-
that I think you have to turn on your own.
Okay.
Alright, so they're all different. Well, these here are the same. So what's the... Oh. Oh, this is what they're... So, okay.
The
So-
temper. You're thinking
That's
about
the temperature.
temperature.
So what should it be at? 90? Is that what we run them at?
Yeah,
If I gotta
and
fill them up?
these would be at 90 because
Okay.
they're basically semi-truck tires and they run higher PSI. So it would be 90.
90 on all 6 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's it on this?
Yeah, that's all that shows you basically.
Yeah.
It's just so you can monitor your tires while you're going down the road.
We don't need an oil change, do we?
It should not.
Okay. Just see that.
I
on
don't
there.
know why they do that in all of them. They all come in.
Okay.
So what's
so
that? What's
this-
the green light right now? What is that?
This is just showing you your batteries and what they're doing. I'm not 100%
So
familiar.
what do we use this for then?
This, I don't think we'll even really be using.
Okay.
This is just like a battery monitor, showing you what they're doing. So this is showing you your batteries at 13.8 volts, and that the battery is on, or No.
Like I'm confused.
No.
When do you have them on? When do you have them off? When do you?
This is just a monitor panel. So this is just showing you all your voltages and what they're doing. Different than the other ones that you use. That's showing you your load. So input, load.
Yeah, so right now, when you had it at 115, that's what you have plugged, or do you have 220 plugged in?
Right now we have 50 amp plugged in. This is something I'm not really familiar with.
Okay.
It's new to me. Yeah,
So like the
everything-
refrigerator's on right now.
Yeah.
Is that because of the electrical, or is
That's
that
because
So how do you, I mean, like, so, when we go slower, how do we turn it off? Oh, that kills everything.
Okay, so this won't kill anything. This is just showing you what your battery is doing.
We have to mess with the freezer stuff.
You don't have to mess with that.
Turn it on and off there.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
your disconnect right here.
Okay.
So when you're storing the unit for like 3 months,
Turn.
you shut it off at here.
If it's not,
Yeah.
the refrigerator stay cold, sitting over there, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so you kill it here, and then you just leave it, and then it's good. All that is just to show you what your batteries are doing.
Okay.